Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel, My Third Act. I have some great news I'd like to share with you today, and here it is. I'm going to be moving to the beach. I'm going to leave Memphis, Tennessee, where I've lived since 1990, and I am going to move to Watersound, Florida, in latitude Margaritaville, Watersound, which is a Jimmy Buffett community. Watersound is adjacent to Panama City Beach, and that's where I'm going to be moving in just a couple of months. So I wanted to invite you on this journey with me, and I'm actually creating this YouTube channel so I can talk about what it's like to, in your third act, move to Florida and not retire. I'll never quit working. I love working too much. But I'm going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to travel. I'm going to do things. And my partner in crime, Dawn, is coming with. And I wanted to share with you how this all came about. And again, ask you to join us on this journey. And when I get down into Florida, we'll talk about what it's like around Panama City Beach and down 30A and around in that area. And so here's how it all got started. Come with me. I am very happy with Memphis. I love living in Memphis, but my heart, where my heart is at the Gulf. And here's how that started. The fall that I turned 53 years old, I went down to Gulf Shores, Alabama, with about 18 other realtors, girlfriends, not all from the same company, from a lot of different companies. We went down and spent a week, rented a huge house and spent a week at the beach. Now, I really was kind of not looking forward to it, but kind of not, because my idea of a good vacation was going to a city, seeing a lot of things, having a big agenda, doing something all morning, having a great lunch, doing something all afternoon, having a little evening, not slowing down, go, 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 go. That was the point of a vacation. To sit in a chair and put bare feet in sand for day after day seemed like almost torture to me. I just couldn't even stand the thought of it. And then I went with the gals down to the beach. Oh my goodness. 5 years I went with them to the beach. And then after that started going on my own or with other friends. So then when I met Don several years ago, we started going together because I found out that he loved the beach, and we never even thought about on a vacation really going anywhere else except when we went to Mexico, and then we sat on the beach a lot of the time that we were in Mexico. We just love the water, and we love parking our toes in the sand. So when we would go on about 3 vacations a year, we would take a week and go down to Orange Beach, Alabama. And that is the fastest way to get to the beach from Memphis. So we could leave the house at 6, and by 1:32 in the afternoon, 2:30 for sure, we were sitting in a chair, parked on the beach, and we stay, unless it's raining, we stay parked on the beach and walk. We walk a lot, 5 to 10 miles a day. It's not unusual. We spread it out across the course of a day, and we don't put in our earbuds. We don't listen to music. We just read or watch the water, chat, watch the water, listen to the water, look at other people, look at the water. And we never go in the summer either. We always go like up to May or from September on. So we've never really been there in the heat of the summer. When I went to the beach the first time, I just fell in love with the beach vibe. I actually learned how to relax because I didn't know how to relax before that. The vibe was very chill, Jimmy Buffett-like. The food was awesome. Discovered some awesome restaurants. So 3 times a year, 2 to 3 times a year, Don and I go down to the beach. We stay a week. We always stay at a condo that's on the water. We have a balcony that looks out on the water. We're on the beach all day long, except at dinner. We come in, we get dressed up, we have a cocktail on the balcony, and then we go to our favorite restaurants. So it is a lifestyle that we loved. And we started looking for homes in Orange Beach and around that area. Then the last time, when we went for my birthday in September of last year, it was raining. So we decided when we were going down, instead of driving right through to our condo that we had rented in Orange Beach, we would instead drive over to where it was just cloudy and not raining in Panama City Beach, which we had never been to. We didn't know Panama City Beach at all. So we we drive. I called my realtor, our realtor. She met us in Water Sound, adjacent to Panama City Beach. And in the rain, we drive in and go to the sales center without really knowing anybody there or anything at Margaritaville, Water Sound. Now, we were there for 5 hours. We absolutely loved what we saw. And I had told Dawn a year ago, I will never, ever move to a 55 and up community and live with all those old people. Well, you know, famous last words, and I'm probably going to be one of the really old people there because most of these people that live there to me look like they're still in their 50s, which, you know, anybody who looks like they're 50 is a kid to me. But anyway, so because it was raining, we didn't go to Orange Beach first. We drove to Panama City Beach, Water Sound, and spent 5 hours and loved everything we saw. We took a tour of the community. We loved the indoor workout facility, the indoor lap pool. We loved the outdoor pickleball courts and tennis courts and walking trails and dog parks, and had lunch at the restaurant with our realtor, and her husband came down. We all had lunch at the restaurant. We toured the bar above the restaurant where you can watch the sunset over the waterway, and we loved the model homes. We thought they were beautiful, and then we drove to our condo in Orange Beach. 2 days later, it was raining, so we drove back to Panama City Beach and Water Sound, where it was just cloudy, and we spent another 5 hours. And this time we talked to a sales rep there who works for the builder. Well, we loved those lots. Then we found one that we really loved the best, and it had a preserve view behind it, and it was just lovely. And so then we drove back to Orange Beach, and we thought about it, and we talked about it. The thing is that there were just 3 lots available, and you had to pick them pretty soon or they'd be gone. Because there was a waiting list also for, anyway, the way it works out, there's waiting lists for different lots. We came back to Memphis, and we had decided that we don't want to buy so soon. Don is a person that needs to make up his mind himself. I could not say to Don, hey, let's just get a lot and move down there right now, and it'll be great, and it'll be wonderful, we'll do it, and we'll take the leap, and we'll be so glad we did. Because prices will be more expensive down the road anyway, yada, yada, all the reasons why. No, that's not going to work with him. So we come home, it's September. In October, early October, we're talking, we live in 2 separate homes. He calls me and he says, do you think that lot's still available at Margaritaville? I said, let me find out. See, I was patient and it paid off. So unfortunately though, the lot was already sold, but the one 3 or 4 lots down was available. So we bought it. We bought that lot, and then for a week at Thanksgiving, we went back. We spent 3 different days there. Our realtor met us again. We spent hours and hours in those models, and we stayed at a wonderful condo in Majestic Towers on the beach. And as we're pulling up there, we spent 3 days, like 4 or 5 hours a time at Margaritaville, just looking over at everything. And then the first day we're there, we look at each other and we said, you know what? We don't even know if we're going to like Panama City Beach. We don't even know if we like this town. We loved Orange Beach. We didn't know if we'd like Panama City Beach. We're like, oh my gosh, have we literally just bought a home, already put down a lot of money, no going back, and we don't even know this town? Like, I'm a realtor. That would be the stupidest thing anybody could ever do. And I had just done it after 17 and a half years, 18 years being a realtor. Well, we were really lucky because we fell in love with Panama City Beach. We fell in love with some of the restaurants on 30A. It was not crowded. It was November. There were still enough people there, but the weather was fabulous, much better than it had been in September. So that is our blessing and good fortune. The vibe was the same as very chill, and there were many more public beach accesses in Panama City Beach. We love that. Just everything about it was great. So well, the next time we go down will probably be to close on the house, and we're still just learning about the town. The house in Margaritaville will be ready sometime between the end of May and mid-June. That's not very far away. When we made that decision to buy in October, you would think that I would be so excited, because all of these years since I had been turned 53 years old, I had wanted a home at the beach. Well, all of a sudden, I was panicked and I was scared. And it was like this cloud of fear and fog overtook my logical side of my brain, and I couldn't even see straight or think straight. All I could think was, I don't know, I'm sure my blood pressure went up. All I could think was, oh my gosh, I'm actually going to be there, and now I hope this is what I want. How am I ever going to sell my house in time? I've got to get my house ready. Will anybody want to buy my house? I mean, everything that I could possibly go through in my mind. The market's soft right now. My house isn't going to sell. On and on. Okay, I had, when you think about it, the silliest reasons. But I'm telling you guys, I had thought about this for years and years and years, and it never occurred to me that when it happened, I would be freaking out. But I was. So how did I get over that? So every morning, thankfully, I'm an early morning riser. I get up, I do a lot of breathing, I read positive articles and books, I meditate, I write in my journal about the things that I'm grateful for and happy for, and I put myself in the frame of mind where I can think clearly again and get through the day. So outside of this room, my office, there are boxes everywhere. There's bubble wrap. Things are tossed all over the place. I've already packed things now that I want back, I can't find. But I tell myself, you know, in a few months, it's all going to be behind me. I'm going to be there. And then I can really breathe and relax. And Don will be able to visit a lot before he joins me a year down the road. Now, when I get there, I'm going to share all of the good places, the restaurants, the shopping, the fun things to do around Panama City Beach and up and down 30A. I'm going to share that with you guys, and I'm so excited to have this YouTube channel to do that. Okie doke, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and Margaritaville, here we come. What a great morning at Panama City Beach. A few days before Thanksgiving. It's going to be 69 degrees today, calm as can be. Look at that beautiful Gulf water. The sand is white, it's packed, it's easy to walk on. I always walk barefoot so I can do some grounding while I'm at the beach. It's my favorite thing to do. It's my favorite place to be. I'm going to love my new home at Panama City Beach in Margaritaville.